What's up, everyone? This is Angel from Wrestling News Co. So what's up with those Triple H coming out of retirement rumors? A big WrestleMania match is planned for LA Knight, and The Rock is in the Bloodline, but he's swerving everyone. We'll have more on this today on Wrestling News Update. Don't forget that we're doing a 100K giveaway. Subscribe to this channel to enter to win an official replica of the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. It's the replica title that is currently held by Roman Reigns. The winner will be chosen when we hit 100,000 subscribers. All right, so let's kick it off. The Bloodline segment that ended last night's SmackDown. As some of you may have seen last night, The Rock joined the Bloodline, but things were not exactly how they may seem. Roman Reigns went out to the ring first with Paul Heyman, Solo Sikoa, and Jimmy Uso. Reigns stated that The Rock is part of the Bloodline. He cut his usual heel promo before introducing his cousin. Rock came out wearing a vest that looked straight out of 1998, and if that wasn't clear that he's now a heel, he then made it 100% clear last night when he completely ripped apart the fans. It definitely felt more like Hollywood Rock, and I gotta say kudos to him for pivoting and realizing that this was the right direction to go in after the "We Want Cody" hashtag trended on social media. Rock said that the fans had the biggest WrestleMania match of all time on their hands and they let it slip away. So they are acknowledging that plans did change while trying to keep it all in storyline. Rock also mocked Cody for losing last year and then confirmed that he's in the Bloodline and then said the following quote: "The Rock is going to do everything in his power to make sure that you walk out of WrestleMania a loser." Okay, so now if you go back and watch that video, when he said that line, he pointed at Roman Reigns. Paul Heyman and Solo were looking at The Rock at that moment, but it just so happens that at that same moment that Roman and Jimmy Uso were looking away. So they didn't notice where Rock was pointing. So what does this mean? Remember that Rock versus Roman Reigns, that match is going to happen. Whether it happens in Saudi Arabia or SummerSlam or next year's WrestleMania, that is anyone's guess right now, but that match is going to happen, and both Rock and Roman want that match. So from the way things looked last night, it looks like Rock may end up costing Roman the match at WrestleMania 40, the match, Roman's match with Cody, and then that is how Cody finishes his story. Then The Rock becomes a babyface again, and later this year or maybe next year, they can circle back to Rock versus Roman Reigns with Rock being the face. My guess is that Rock would put his cousin over, and that would be his last match. So WrestleMania 41 could be Rock's last match. So there's a lot of time between now and WrestleMania 40, and plans can change, but that seems to be where things are headed right now. LA Knight. WWE has big plans for LA Knight. Fightful Sean Ross Sapp is reporting that LA Knight versus Logan Paul was discussed for WrestleMania 40. It's unclear if that is still the direction because the card has undergone various changes. Sean said, quote, "That was the plan. I still don't know if that is the plan, but that was discussed at one point." I know there are people out there that want to see Knight in a different match, but keep in mind that this is big for him. WWE sees this as a big match for him because they value Logan Paul and they aren't putting just anyone in the ring with him. For his level of experience, Logan is pretty good in the ring. Now, of course, WWE makes sure that Logan only wrestles good workers. Wrestlers such as The Miz, Kevin Owens, Rey Mysterio, Seth Rollins, and Ricochet. So having LA Knight wrestle Logan is another sign that the company trusts him. And this also could be when Knight finally wins a title. If he beats Logan Paul, he'll win the United States Championship. That is a stepping stone title for the Universal Championship. So LA Knight versus Logan Paul seems to be the plan, but we probably won't know for sure until after next weekend's Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. By then, we'll start to know what the rest of the WrestleMania card looks like. Finally, The Rock versus Triple H. Apparently, there's this rumor going around about Triple H coming out of retirement to wrestle The Rock at WrestleMania. People are saying that this was written in Dave Meltzer's Wrestling Observer newsletter. I just went and I checked, and I don't see that mentioned in the Observer, but it's possible that it was deleted. There are posts on social media that quote Meltzer saying that they filmed a segment that did not air on TV but was shown across social media. The segment supposedly showed The Rock and Triple H nose to nose and challenging each other to a match at WrestleMania, but they made it seem like it would be at a WrestleMania after this year. I don't know. I don't see that written in the Observer. He could have written it and then deleted it, but the segment that it sounds like he's referring to sounds like something that happened in 2014. So maybe Meltzer saw something on YouTube. I'm not exactly sure, but there's a YouTube segment. You can go see it from 2014 of Rock and Roman face to face and kind of teasing that perhaps they'll wrestle at a WrestleMania sometime in the future. I don't know, but I don't see it in the Observer. Maybe it was there. He deleted it, but either way, that match ain't happening. So there was a Triple H Rock segment after the Las Vegas press conference last week, but there was no tease of a match. Look, guys, I'll just say this again. I said this before. Triple H ain't wrestling again. I know that wrestlers say this all the time, and they always try to come back. I mean, look at Ric Flair, but Mick Foley's coming out of retirement. He wants to wrestle again when he turns 60. But in Triple H's case, he's got a defibrillator in his chest, so he can't bump in the ring. He's got a family, and he's not going to risk his life for one more match. I mean, Triple H has said this again before, that he basically puts his life on the line if he wrestles a match, and there's no way that's going to happen. Now, it does seem like they are teasing a power struggle storyline, because after SmackDown, Roman Reigns cut a post-show promo and said, quote, "I am not making up stories. This ain't creative. I have a vice grip on the game's throat." As he was saying that, you could see Triple H walking in the background. But again, while it does look like this may be a power struggle storyline involving the Bloodline and Triple H, I highly doubt that Triple H will be wrestling again. Okay, that's not happening, so we could kill that rumor. I don't know why people think that's going to happen. And if anybody cares about the guy's health, you don't want to see him in the ring again. What I could see maybe down the line, something where Triple H assembles a group of wrestlers to fight the Bloodline. That would be a good storyline for the summer. And it would be a fresh take on the classic Mr. McMahon versus Stone Cold Steve Austin storyline. Well, that pretty much sums it up for today. Don't forget that we're doing the 100K giveaway. Someone will win an official replica of the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. The winner will be chosen when we hit 100,000 subscribers. So click on the subscribe button below if you want to enter to win. That's all for today. And thank you guys. See you on the next one.